In 1982 something happened at the United States Mint that would change coin collecting forever, and I promise you by the time you finish watching this video you will be checking every single penny in your pocket, because what I'm about to tell you could literally make you thousands of dollars richer overnight. And I'm not exaggerating, I'm not hyping this up for views, this is real, this is documented, and this is something that most people walk past every single day without having any clue what they're missing. So stay with me, because every second of this video matters, and I mean every single second. Do not skip, do not fast forward, because the detail I'm about to reveal at the end of this video is something that 99% of coin collectors don't even know about, and once you hear it you will never look at a penny the same way again. Now let me take you back to 1982, a year that seems ordinary, but in the coin world, it was absolute chaos. The United States Mint was going through a massive transition, and this transition created something so rare, so valuable, and so misunderstood that people have literally thrown away small fortunes without even realizing it. You see, in 1982 the United States Mint made a decision that would accidentally create one of the most sought-after era coins in American history. They decided to change the composition of the penny. Now this might sound boring, but I need you to listen carefully, because this is where the money is hiding. Before 1982, pennies were made of solid copper, 95% copper to be exact. These coins were heavy, they had a distinct ring when you dropped them, and they were worth their weight in metal. But in 1982 the government realized something: it was costing more to make a penny than the penny was actually worth. Think about that for a moment. The very coin you were holding was more valuable as metal than as currency, and the government was losing millions of dollars every year just manufacturing these tiny copper discs. So they made a switch. They decided to start making pennies out of zinc and simply coat them with a thin layer of copper. Sounds simple, right? Wrong. This transition year of 1982 created the perfect storm for rare coin collectors, because during this changeover the mint produced 7 different varieties of pennies in a single year. Let me say that again, 7 different varieties in one single year, and among those 7 varieties there is one that stands above all others, the one that has sold for tens of thousands of dollars, the one that could be sitting in your pocket right now as I speak. And here is where it gets absolutely fascinating. You need to understand there are 2 mints that produced pennies in 1982: Philadelphia, which puts no mint mark on their coins, and Denver, which stamps a tiny letter D on the coin. Now both mints made both copper and zinc pennies that year. Both mints made large date and small date varieties, and this combination created a matrix of possibilities that most people completely ignore, but you won't after today. The 1982 penny varieties are as follows: Philadelphia minted copper large date, Philadelphia minted copper small date, Philadelphia minted zinc large date, Philadelphia minted zinc small date, Denver minted copper large date, Denver minted zinc large date, and Denver minted zinc small date. Now you might be counting and thinking, wait, that's only 7 varieties, where is the Denver copper small date? And this right here, this exact question is where your financial opportunity lives, because the 1982 D copper small date penny is so rare that for years people debated whether it even existed. The United States Mint has no official record of producing this coin, and yet somehow, someway, a tiny number of them escaped into circulation. And when I say tiny, I mean microscopic. Only a handful have ever been authenticated, and every time one is discovered it makes national news in the coin collecting community. Now let me tell you something that will make your heart race. A 1982 D copper small date penny in uncirculated condition has sold for over $18,000. Let that sink in. $18,000 for a single penny that most people would spend on a piece of gum without a second thought. And even in lower grades, even in circulated condition where the coin shows where this penny can still fetch thousands of dollars, we're talking about a coin that you could literally receive as change at a grocery store, and it would be worth more than some people's entire monthly salary. But here is the thing: you need to know how to identify it, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that right now so you can start hunting immediately after this video ends. First, you need a scale, a precise digital scale that measures in grams. A copper penny from 1982 weighs 3.1 grams, a zinc penny weighs 2.5 grams. That difference of 0.6 grams is the difference between a regular penny and a potential goldmine. So Step 1: weigh your 1982 D pennies. If it weighs 3.1 grams, your heart should start beating faster because you might be holding copper. Step 2 is identifying the date type, and this is where most people get confused and give up, but not you, not after what I'm about to tell you. The large date and small date varieties look almost identical to the untrained eye, but there is a dead giveaway on the large date. The number 8 in 1982 is more rounded, and the number 2 has a curved bottom on the small date. The number 8 is more angular, almost sharp looking, and the number 2 has a straight bottom line. Also look at the distance between the 9 and the 8 on a large date. The 9 and 8 are close together. On a small date there's a noticeable gap between them. These differences are subtle, but once you see them you cannot unsee them, and you will start checking every single 1982 penny you come across for the rest of your life. Now I know what you're thinking: if this coin is so valuable, why Hasn't everyone already found them all? And the answer is simple: most people don't pay attention, most people don't know, most people spend pennies without even glancing at them. And even among coin collectors, many focus on older coins: mercury, dimes, buffalo nickels, Morgan dollars. They ignore the humble penny, thinking nothing valuable could possibly come from modern coinage, but they are dead wrong, and their ignorance is your opportunity. Right now, somewhere out there in the world, there are 1982 copper small date pennies sitting in coin jars, sitting in cash registers, sitting in abandoned drawers, waiting to be discovered. And the person who finds the next one could be you, but you have to look, you have to pay attention, you have to be the person who takes those extra 5 seconds to check your change. And here is another layer to this story that makes it even more urgent. Coin collectors are aggressive. They are constantly searching, constantly hunting. And every day that passes is another day where one of these rare coins could be discovered by someone else. The supply is not increasing, the mint is not making any more 1982 copper small date pennies. What exists now is all that will ever exist, and as more enter permanent collections, the number available in the wild shrinks forever. So time is literally money in this situation. Every single day you delay checking your pennies is potentially a day you're losing thousands of dollars. Now let me address the skeptics who might be watching. The people who think this is too good to be true. I understand your doubt, I respect your caution, but I need you to verify everything I'm saying. Go to any major coin auction website, go to Heritage Auctions, go to Stack's Bowers, go to Great Collections, search for 1982 copper small date penny and look at the sold prices yourself. These are not asking prices, these are actual transactions where real buyers paid real money for this exact coin. This is not a fairy tale, this is not clickbait, this is documented numismatic history, and this coin is out there waiting for someone who cares enough to look. And I want that someone to be you, the person watching this video right now, the person who didn't skip, the person who stayed all the way to this point. Because let me tell you a secret, the biggest finds in coin collecting history were never made by experts sitting in museums, they were made by ordinary people who simply paid attention. A farmer digging in his field who found a 1913 Liberty head nickel, a construction worker who discovered a hoard of gold coins, a grandmother who checked her late husband's coin jar and found a 1943 copper penny worth over $1 million. These stories happen in real life, and the next story could be yours, but only if you take action. And the action is simple: get up, grab your pennies, start checking, weigh them, examine the dates, look for that D-mint mark, look at the shape of the numbers, feel that rush of possibility every time you hold a 1982 penny in your hand, because one of them, one single coin among millions, could change your financial situation dramatically and permanently. Now I want to add one more crucial piece of information that most videos don't tell you. The zinc pennies from 1982 have a tendency to develop zinc rot over time, where the zinc core corrodes and bubbles up through the copper plating. Copper pennies don't do this, they remain stable and solid for decades. So if you see a 1982 penny that looks unusually clean or has a different color than other zinc pennies from that era, pay extra attention. That could be your clue that you're holding copper, and in this specific case, copper means money, serious money, life-changing money. Now you have all the knowledge you need. You know the year 1982, you know the mint mark D for Denver, you know the composition, copper weighing 3.1 grams, you know the date, variety small date with the angular 8 and the straight bottom 2, and you know the potential value, thousands of dollars, possibly tens of thousands, all from a single cent that most people wouldn't bend over to pick up off the sidewalk. The irony is staggering. The coin that society literally throws away could be worth more than the car you drive, and that is not an exaggeration. Go out there, start hunting, and when you find one, I want you to come back to this video and leave a comment telling everyone your story, because these discoveries are happening, and the next one is going to happen to someone watching this video right now. Why not you? Why not today? The only thing standing between you and potentially finding a coin worth $18,000 is the decision to look, and you now have all the information required to identify it. Use it wisely. Check every penny, search every coin jar, ask your friends, ask your family, check those old piggy banks, go through your grandparents' coin collections, because you never know where the next 1982 copper small date penny is hiding. And remember this, the thrill is not just in finding the coin, the thrill is in knowing that you have knowledge that most people don't. The thrill is in being the person who notices what others overlook. The thrill is in understanding that treasure is real and it's not buried on some distant island, it's in your pocket right now. So go look, and when you find it, remember this video, remember this moment, and remember that you stayed until the very end, and that made all the difference. Thank you for watching until the last second. Now get out there and start hunting.